say a bunch of cool shit.
I've got a lot to say, and even more to prove. I can tell the stress out.
What is going on, dudes? I am getting all set up here, sharing it out, tweeting with the boys. Just doing a quick one today before I get into work. I basically woke up like an hour and a half ago, ate, got my my morning going. Got some work to get done. Taking a quick smoke break at the beginning of the day today. We're still at 46 backers. Hoping to break that curse soon. I watched all of the terminal list over the last 2 days. And that shit rocked. Definitely had some issues and things like that, but an enjoyable watch for where TV's been at for quite a while. Was cool to see like a military simulator kind of thing that actually had soldiers talking like real soldiers. That was surprising. Lots of cursing and shit talking, which is way more accurate to reality. Getting all set up here. I'm going to try to get some concept sketching done tonight too. So I don't know if I'll do a stream for that or what. I gotta get some work done today. Get some cleaning done in my office, so we have a room to get sketching and things done. I'm gonna start working out sort of like model sheets for the different characters for outstanding violations and get that all up. So yeah, getting that in order. I'm gonna start really trying to bolster the Patreon as much as possible and start getting some art and things up there, even if it's my shitty sketches and things. As soon as all the model sheets are locked in and I know exactly what I'm doing with all the characters, I can start on the cover officially. The hardest thing for me is going to be the twins. They're two of the female characters, and I am pretty dog shit at drawing women. So I gotta study that more. I draw like a dude who's never seen a woman in his life for whatever reason, but I need to get better about that. But I'm pulling out all my Bisley books and things like that, trying to look at weird stylized anatomy and get that in order. Find a nice middle ground that I like, that I can consistently uphold and tell the story I want to tell. A painterly cover would be real cool. Excuse me. That actually kind of makes me want to hit up Preston, see about getting a sweet variant from him. Dude does amazing painterly covers. Pull up the campaign real quick. Always something going on. We'll be adding new sketch card tiers today as well. I believe. Oh, that's not the campaign. That's literally the YouTube feedback. Just start a chain. Can get rid of. Oh no, I'm fucking up bad today. Sorry guys. Here we go. And share. There we go. Second chance and damages. Yeah, this metal launch bundle's coming down today. The international version is also coming down. The international version, I'm not sure anybody picked up on the fact that it was broken, so we had to put an international version up. But that one's up and will be coming down today. Everything else is staying up. The first script sold. The second script is available, but that will ship when the second issue is already out, as to not spoil anything. Yeah, and we got a couple new, I believe Frankie's isn't up yet, right? Yeah, so the Frankie B sketch cards are going up today, and the Matt Barr sketch cards. And I think that finishes up our cast of guest artists for sketch cards. Then, other than that, for like original art to reveal, the only other thing we have is Shelby's awesome blood foil variant cover, which will be pretty much going up as soon as he's done with it, and then we'll have a photo representation of it when we get the proof back in from the printer, because we'll be getting a proof of the metal cover, we'll be getting a proof of the blood foil cover, and the virgin variant from Vince Rush and Ben Soto. So yeah, we'll have actual final printed proofs of those to show what they actually look like in the end. Because like this gold metal cover right now, that's just like a mock-up that I made in Photoshop. It's not what they actually look like, and they will be updated down in the variant gallery down here with Vince and Ben's Vince's art and Ben's colors right here, and then we'll have right underneath it the blood foil cover from Shelby and the metal cover of Jeff Elkins and Ryan Wynn's inks on the original campaign cover. That's just some of the stretch goals, and most of the campaign is just explaining how our printer screwed us, but we're keeping with it. And I need to talk with Kayla, but I think even if we don't sell through everything, we're going to do the event either way, and we'll just sell the damages at a severe discount and hook people up on Halloween. Which will be a good time. What's going on, guys? Welcome to the stream. I'm just hanging out, unwinding for a bit before I have to get into my day. I want to try and get as much work done early today, so I have all night to stream and hang out, possibly get some drawing done. I figured I can warm up on concept art for Outstanding Violations, and then I can once I'm feeling good about my art, I can get into doing sketches for the original City of Rock campaign and stuff, and finishing those up to get them into bundles and out the door for people. So yeah, be doing that. Today's stream is just going to be a short one. I have way too much to do. Lots of cleaning to do. Lots of coin work to do for the day job, and then getting back to this. But I wanted to pop in real quick, shill that campaign a little bit. We're still live. I believe we got 24 days left right now, and we're at 46 backers. $1,601 for the first week. which is fucking awesome. We're at 320%. 5,000 is us basically breaking even with the printer screwing us, and I'm still calling around to lawyers right now because everyone is super busy. I'm hoping to hear back from the lady lawyer I had mentioned the other night. If that goes through, we'll hopefully be meeting with her in person because she's fairly close to me. So we'll be able to meet with her. She's the one I also mentioned is like an entertainment lawyer and basically covers every facet of law that we need right now for our printer absolutely screwing us. So we're hoping that she can make time for us and we'll be able to meet with her because, like I said, she's nearby and everything. She's a good reputation, and like I said, covers everything that we need. So hopefully I'll be able to meet with her soon and figure out if we even have a real legal leg to stand on with everything with the printer. I think we do, but again, I'm not a lawyer. We have everything in writing, and that's pretty substantial in the state of Connecticut usually. So really, really hoping we can at least get our money back with this really unreasonable printer that damaged the majority of our books. But if not, we still have to keep going as a publisher, and it's just another blow. But we'll figure out a way to get back on our feet, which is why I was talking about doing the Salem event either way and just selling the damages at a severe discount there, just like we are on the Indiegogo. But for right now, you can get damaged copies for cheap. You can get the limited amount of good copies that we have left over from the original campaign for cheap, or well, for cover price, I should say. There's tons of awesome guest artist sketch cards. We got sketch cover blanks. We might be adding some sketch cover commissions if we think we have the time for it. And then just the three awesome limited edition variants that we have on the campaign. The metal cover variant, which is an actual aluminum metal cover. They're going to be super limited because they're stupid expensive. But we have those. We have the blood foil line art variant coming from Shelby Robertson that I'm super stoked about. Love his art. Big fan of him. And lucky to call him an internet friend these days. And I get to letter one of his books in the near future. So I'm looking forward to all that and stoked to show off the art when it's live. Keep an eye on his channel, American Discord. He will be streaming it live when he's done with his John Carpenter's The Thing piece. So if you don't already subscribe to Shelby on YouTube, you can go check him out and see a peek at that. Not a peek, but see the whole process on that cover if you're super interested in it. But yeah, we got that one, and then we got the Virgin variant with no trade dress of Vince Rush and Ben Soto, and those are basically like the campaign, or I should say the exciting new tiers of the campaign, because everything else is basically our damaged newsprint stuff. But these variants were things we had planned as like a super limited thing we were going to do on the Death Curse website in like 2023 after we had established things, because we already had a crowd early on that was asking, hey, are you ever going to print on premium paper or anything like that? We had already considered doing this limited run of variant cover versions that are actually on premium paper. So that's the other thing too. All three of the variants, they aren't on newsprint. Obviously, we aren't printing with our newsprint printer anymore after they've screwed us. If we're going to court with them, there's no way we're going to be doing another print run with them. But yeah, all the variants will be printed on premium paper with real nice covers. Some glossy covers, some blood red foil inlay covers, and then some metal covers. Just because it's all the cool stuff I want to do. And this is Jeff's awesome shirt design that he did. Our newest piece of merch, which we locked in the t-shirt printer last night. I'm getting a proof sometime next week, and then I'll be able to wear that on streams and things to promote the shirt. But I'm real excited for that. And it's a direct to garment printer, so we didn't really have too much of a limit on the colors, which we're real stoked about. Because normally we would just do screen printing and do like a one color or something like that, or I don't really like to do more than like a 4-color print on screen printing usually, but that's just my preference over years of being in a band and doing merch and things like that. I really like a simple 1-color design. Shelby's Secret Blood Foil, that'll be coming soon. Jeff Elkins sketch cards. Ryan Wynn sketch cards. One of them already claimed, there's only 2 left. Sam Rapley sketch cards. Sam actually hit me up a little while ago and let me know he got his sketch cards today. Fabrizio Aiello. Jesus. Butchering his name lately. 1 of 5 already claimed. Hot damn. Frankie B. Washington's will be going up, and Matt Barrs will also be going up later today. Signed Darcy posters. 1 of 50 claimed. I love that it says 2022 crossed out and then September 2022 again. Like I just lost my mind. I don't know what happened there. The sketch cover 5-pack blank, full page ad and all variants. That's 50, but basically if the variants go up and if there's any reprints or anything of the Virgin Vince Rush variant, that scales. So you pay $50, you lock in an ad. It might be a little much early on where we don't have many variants sold, but we'd already talked about doing the Vince Rush and Ben Soto variant, having a non-Virgin version, so it would have the trade dress and everything, and that would be the mass market variant that we would do in time for the event if we end up doing something like that. So these variants are exclusive to the campaign. There will be a small overprint to cover damages and things like that, but basically, if anything's too damaged, we won't be reprinting these limited guys. So the small overprint is to cover just in case, but we'll have to refund if things are too damaged. And then sell those damaged versions at a discount or something. But yeah, it's always dealing with something. The campaign's got 24 days left. Me and Kayla are going to be streaming a bunch. I know she said that she is supposed to be going on a couple of different channels. I think we're going to be getting on with Ginge next Sunday. Not this coming Sunday, but the following. So we'll be getting around as much as possible. I'm going to be working like crazy, sketching a ton. I'm forcing Jeff to get on more streams and draw with me. So you might see him working on some Can't Kill Cade pages. You might see him working on some sketches for the campaigns. You might see him working on some sketch cards, just having fun. I sent that man a shitload of sketch cards, and I believe actually... I believe his package shows up today. I can check that right now. Yeah, Jeff's package is actually showing up at his place in like the next hour or so. So that's cool. So Jeff will be getting a bunch of stuff. I sent him some gifts. I sent him tons of books to sign and things for his family. I sent him we did some custom 5x7 basically sketch cards for Death Curse. They have the nice little logo on them, a little border, and then Jeff can sketch inside of them, and I made the same ones for me. Excuse me. Gotta chug some water here. Yeah, so I sent him some of those. I sent him the regular sketch cards. So Jeff's got a ton of stuff, and we are going to be drawing a whole lot at varying degrees of excellence. I will be a sloppy mess, and Jeff will produce amazing art for your eyes to soak up while you shake your head in disbelief at what I draw. But yeah, it's going to be a lot of that. Outstanding Violations is going to be the comic I'll be working on. It'll probably take forever, but with the motivation of Jeff and Ryan behind me, making fun of me at all times, I'll get it done, even if it takes me years. And we're gonna put that up basically digitally on the Patreon, so that'll start being a lot of the art feed. I'll be figuring out. Well, we pretty much know the design for baby teeth and stuff like that, but I'll be working out my versions of the characters and whatnot, so you guys can see that on the Patreon. We'll also be retooling the Patreon. As of right now, we're going forward with what we wanted to do for a while, which is sort of like a quarterly sticker club. I think it's going to be like 3 or 4 stickers in a pack to start. We're going to do it quarterly, so 4 times a year you'll get a pack of stickers. I think it starts at the $5 a month tier, but you get early access to the stupid podcast that we do, me, or Ryan, Jeff, and I should say. D is right next to us. Oh yeah, man, that's the sweet the fat thumb struggle. What's going on, Peter Angstrom, Ben Soto, B.A. Turner? Good to see you guys. Sorry, I'm like out of my mind this morning. Had a late morning. Went to bed extremely late last night. But yeah, we got the podcast over there. The feed is gonna have lots of art and stuff like that. I'm putting together a Dropbox folder that will basically have digital files. So even at $1 a month, there's a lot of stuff you'll get access to. I think even the $1 a month tier, what we might do is like at the end of the year, you get a random sticker pack. So 1 4-pack of stickers, because that'll be fairly easy to manage and ship out. But the $5 a month one helps us out a bunch. Helps us sort of figure out getting newer, smaller artists in to do stuff for the Patreon as well, which might be how we go about doing the magazine in the future, because we've had some real weird submissions and people that just like seemingly didn't read the submission page before they sent stuff in or anything like that. And then we've had some really fantastic submissions, but we might start just like taking submissions and trying to curate it a little bit more and find artists and writers that want to do work specifically, where they'd still own the rights to it, but we kind of have to figure out work agreements like that. It'll probably work better outside of comics, like with literature and stuff like that, short fiction, things like that, which is actually where we've gotten a lot of pitches so far. That's what's taking a lot of time, but the magazine, obviously, we already said, got pushed back along with everything else because of the printer fiasco. But it is not canceled by any means. We will still be doing it. It's just a little bit up in the air at the moment. Trying to think of anything else that I can cover that I haven't covered before I get off of here. Yeah, it'll mostly have my stupid comic on it. That'll at least have a really cool cover because I'm going to hire Ryan to ink me for the cover. I already have a really vivid idea in my head of what I wanted for the cover too. So I was looking to start on that fairly soon. Are you looking for long-term series or smaller runs? For the magazine, we're open to stuff. Like if people have longer series, like the intention was to do the magazine as like a annual to start, and as we build it up into a quarterly. So if people had longer running series and wanted to pitch it for the magazine, we could break it up into multiple issues, how Heavy Metal used to do and things like that. We're open to small runs. We're really flexible. The biggest thing is we're genuinely trying to help up and coming indie creators who we think aren't getting eyes on their stuff. And I have a weird eye. I'm kind of the talent search guy here. So between me and Kayla, we are very, very picky, and there are some other people involved in the I would say, I guess, the submissions process. But the biggest thing is we're trying to find like unique people in the industry, whether it's a writer or an artist or whatever. It is it's very much a tough lens to be put through, I guess. If I disclosed all of the information about how I scrutinize things, it would probably upset a lot of people and hurt some feelings. But it's basically the same way I go about finding artists for books and stuff. I'm very meticulous with things like that, and if I can look at a book or like read a story and it like comes across to me like you're not having fun making it, that translates more than anything. And it's like the people that I've talked to a bunch of people, like we've been trying to do this for a very long time. And there's creators that I've talked to where you can tell they're super fucking passionate and excited about their book. And I don't mean they're just like willing to shill it and talk about it constantly. Like they're genuinely pumped to get it out there. And if they had someone be like, yeah, we're going to print 100 copies of this book and help get it out to people, they're fucking stoked for that. And then we have people that like are basically like falling asleep talking to me and don't seem to care about anything, let alone their own book. And there's also guys that are like, there's people that are super into it that we know will never do as much for them that a bigger publisher can do. Like Alterna can do way more for you as a creator. Any other publisher will be able to do way more for you as a creator. We're kind of like the GarageBand equivalent of a publisher right now. We're really going to be doing very, very, I don't even know if they'd be technically classified as like a micro print run right now, but it's basically anywhere from 100 to 500 copies of some of the smaller books we're doing. The majority of those things we'll be printing are going to be super limited. The majority of the profits from that are going to the creator. We basically make the money back on the print run. And after talking to all these creators and sort of workshopping it with creators on hand, figuring out a small percentage that goes back into Death Curse that's going to operate as kind of like a not a grant fund, but I guess like the easiest way to describe it is like a slush fund where we'll always have a little bit of money to put back into like getting new artists on board and helping them release something. And the whole idea is it's a no strings attached thing. Like if you want to walk away at any point in time, we still have parameters for all of that. But the idea is to make it as like as little friction as possible for the creator. We print like I'll be able to share the details on one of the things we're doing really soon that I'm excited to announce, which is why I'm pushing this campaign so much, because at 5,000 we can announce one of the sketchbooks we've been working on. Excuse me. So what you're saying is my submission is rejected. No, Ben, I haven't even gotten to yours yet. We got to look at a little bit this weekend while Kayla was here, and talk about a little bit. but we're putting out so many other fires at this point, so it's like submissions. That's why we had to push it back. Is we got a shitload of prose submissions, so it's taken quite a while to go through all of that. What is up, Lion Mill Studio? What is up, Metal Movies and Brewskis? Good to see you all. Lost my train of thought there for a second. Man, we can get it back. That's me. I know sometimes there are continuous strips and magazines with a longer run overall. Yeah, I'd love to have stuff like that. I want to have simple one-off stories and things. But yeah, we really want to be helping creators, and like the few guys we've been talking to and other friends I've been bouncing ideas off of are helping us get a ballpark that works, where it's sort of like the costs are covered on the back end and everything. Like basically we'll be paying out of pocket to help creators basically get their first book out. It's like helping guys that might not have had a physical run of anything come out yet, helping them get a little something, even if it's just a little ash can for people to check them out for the first time. And we've had tons of people already where we've like gotten them given them some work and collaborated with them on something, and within a couple of weeks they're doing covers for a bunch of other people or working on a book already. And we love seeing that, and we want to hopefully help get some more names out there and get some guys some more work. So is this the colored version of City of Rot? Yeah, so since we still have packages going out on the original campaign, we have international guys and stuff like that, we're holding off on putting any of the extra black and white edition up online or on this second campaign, because we want to have any of those extra copies put aside just in case there's any sort of damages or anything. We can resend one to our original backers first, and then once we made good on all of that, any extras of the black and white edition would be going up on this campaign, probably closer to when this campaign goes in demand. But after in demand, we won't be able to guarantee that the stuff will get there in time for Halloween. If you care about that, as we get to October, it's going to start getting real crazy. But yeah, the newsprint versions, Metal Movies and Brewskis, are in full color. Hang on a second. I can show you one. I just got masks and weird stuff all over the place. Bust one of these bad boys out here. And we will go to solo layout. Boom. They're here. They've been here for a while. All those giant boxes back there, those are the damages. It's a motherfucker. Funny enough, like a real old school comic book company, I didn't fucking credit myself for the goddamn colors that I did on this book. But yeah, old school colors, how I love doing them. I actually, I don't know if people like it or not, but there's like intentional, like I leave out parts where there's not colors there when they're not supposed to be. I sort of left in like intentional errors and things, and we kind of came up with little rules for that. And so you'll see, like, if it's like a farther out shot, we're real selective with the amount of colors we use. Yeah, see, this is technically a damage. So we got I don't know how well that comes up on camera, but a hairline tear right there. Goes in almost an inch. Just stuff where it's not up to par with what I would sell to people, and this one's got a couple pages with hairline tears like that. But yeah, sweet pee pants panel. That's a fun one. I don't want to spoil too much, but yeah, lots of fun stuff, crazy stuff going on. This doesn't spoil anything, but the cool spread of Darcy and Hank racking up, getting ready. Yeah, exactly. I wanted to do it real old school, keep it as flat as possible. There's still some cool stuff. Like I really like how I did explosions on this one. Not really trying to brag, but like we kept, and obviously it was a time frame thing, but we kept it really simple, and I'm real happy with how it came out. It's a little bit dark, but also like the story's sort of taking place in real time, and it like goes into nighttime, so conveying that in the limited palette, I probably could have done a little bit better, but I don't think it's like so dark that it ruins the experience, and you can still parse what's going on. And I just love it. Papa Apache, the president of the motorcycle club, the Wizards of War. It came out real cool. Jeff's art looks fucking awesome. Like I knew we nailed it when we opened up one of these books, and it felt just like looking through like old EC horror. It was just like, yeah, this is exactly what I wanted. Like I could imagine this in a creepy magazine or something. It's a little bit more extreme, obviously, in the language and whatnot, but I think we nailed what we were going for, which was taking a fucking oversaturated, usually fairly boring genre, and trying to do something fun with it again, and going back to sort of the grindhouse roots of just fun characters, even if they're complete bastards. When bastards inherit the earth, the original pitch for this, and then that sweet Darcy pinup from Matt Yackey, Jason Johnson, awesome dudes. Just kick-ass stuff. Don't want to show that on YouTube for too long and get us all in trouble. But yeah, they are in color. You can get the damaged copies for cheap. You can get undamaged copies for cover price, and it all helps us out greatly. Because again, Kayla has that Salem event set up for us in the fall, where we were just going to go nerd out with horror people. Man, my hair is looking insane today. And I got to get going with my day soon. But yeah, we're going to be hanging out with the horror crowd. I don't know if they're doing Salem Horror Fest this year or not, but we're going to be getting down there, selling books in the streets, talking with people. I was going to probably bring the Buddy outfit out for anybody that's in the New England area, and I'll be wearing that on the street. People can take pictures with Buddy and grab some books. See how that goes. But yeah, I think I'm gonna call it for now. Got lots of work to do today, get things in order, and get all set up so I can draw tonight. Yeah, man, Kayla's our resident Salem girl, and she basically worked at both the shops in there. So we'll sort of be bouncing back and forth throughout that month, most likely. I think me and Mike are probably going to take a couple of trips up on weekends, at least, to slang books and hang out. But we will be there. If you're in the Salem area or you plan on traveling to Salem for Halloween, we'll be getting down. We'll hopefully shake some hands, sign some babies, that kind of stuff. Have a good time. But yeah, thanks for coming and hanging out, guys. I'm really enjoying doing these smoke breaks, hanging out with all of you. They're a little bit insane, they're a little bit schizophrenic, but they're fun. I get to sort of rant a little bit, answer any questions you guys have, and Yeah, we'll be doing more of them soon and draw streams. Maybe I'll see if some of the dudes want to get together tonight and get like a sketch card draw stream going. Talk to some of the boys. I know Frankie's an early bird, but he's already done with his sketch cards, so I'll see if everybody else is around and we can get down. But yeah, thanks for hanging out, guys. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you later.